What's up, guys? It's Alpha the Room. A little different scene. I'm in School of Rock and I'm using a different room today. So I go to School of Rock Mondays and Thursdays. And today I just want to do playoff predictions for all three series for NASCAR. So let's get started with NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series. Jeez, I ain't gotta change it back to Canter Bowl because that's a mouthful to say. So yeah. Okay, let me move this. Boom, that should be good. All right, so for the championship, it's gonna be a pretty good one. A bunch of GMS rates the championship for. Tyler Ankrum would have made it as well over Grant Anthmaker. All GMS trucks would have been it. Let's see. Okay, so we got Sheldon Creed, who's been having an epic season. I believe he has 4 or 5 wins. Most of them coming at the mile and a halves. But he's also had one on the road course, which is the Daytona one. So he's been pretty consistent this year, and he's been like arguably the best driver. Yeah. And then you got Brett Moffitt, who got off a win at Kansas. Well, Sheldon Creed also got a win. It was at Texas, which I was actually at that race. Good one. It was a good one. I saw Spin Rhodes, shall I say? Yeah, I saw him wreck a couple people. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a good race though. But yeah. So Sheldon Creed got off a win at Texas. Brett Moffitt got his one and only win off of Kansas, which was actually his only one of the year. He almost missed a big portion of the season because he broke his leg on a motorbike injury. So if this would actually the pandemic might have actually helped him. So he says the pandemic was very fortunate for me. So good for Moffitt. Basically, I guess you can call it an underdog story at this point, but yeah. So yeah. And then you got, let's take a break from GMS. We got Grant Anthmaker, who has been pretty good this year. He got a couple wins. Daytona, you got one at Martinsville. He's been pretty good this year. He also got a win at Martinsville, so that was a pretty good one. So yeah, he's been pretty good this year. So yeah. Sorry about if you hear any backing noise of drums. It's just some dudes are Enter Sandman and Metallica. And then you got the only driver who made out points, which means without a win. It was Zane Smith, who's been pretty good this year. Only rookie in all the championship fours. Yes. So he's been very, very good this year for a rookie. And trucks, that's usual. That's actually pretty common. Like Eric Jones, I believe, was a rookie in his 15. So yeah, pretty good. And I know Reddick won the championship. You know, a bunch of rookies in Xfinity, so no stranger to that. So it's not so surprising. It's surprising to Cup, so usually these days. Cole Custer was a real big surprise. It was the big 3, so yeah, from 2019 in Cup cars. So yeah. Zane Smith, he's got a couple wins, I believe, one at Kansas. Forgot, but he has a couple wins. So anyways, out of all the drivers there are recent at Phoenix, I think Sheldon Creed takes the championship. He was my original prediction. I still have him as the winner, so it's no change here. So that's that. Then you got NASCAR Xfinity Series. Bunch of great. So we got Chase Briscoe, only one who, unlike, it's like the reverse for this from trucks. Only one it's like, because trucks had 3 wins, 3 people got on the wins and 1 on points. This one's 3 people on points, but 1 on win. And Chase Briscoe was the only win. He got at Kansas, which was sort of surprise for me because I thought Brandon Jones would win it by a lot. So, but Briscoe's been very good this year. I believe he has 9 wins. Yeah, 9 or 10. So he's been pretty good this year. And then you got Austin Cindric. Man, he's been dominant as heck this year. Well, at one point. Austin Cindric, ever since his last win, he hasn't been like all over the place lately, but he still has a chance, I'd say. Just the road course, he definitely won it by a lot. Well, you never know though. Briscoe's good at road courses too. So yeah. So that's Austin Cindric. It's there. Both 2 full-time Fords this year. Yes, you got the 2 other Fords. The only part-time you got Rick Ware's Ford and the one Ford they ran at Phoenix, the first Phoenix race with Brad Kozlowski number 12. But I believe they're probably gonna do more gigs with that until the pandemic hit. But yeah, Brandon Jones won that race, so that's why I thought he was winning the championship with all the points he had and all. Yeah. And then you got Justin Allgaier. Allgaier's had a rocky start to the season, but he's progressed overall. He's been doing pretty good this year, I'd say. 4 wins. Yeah, I believe 4 wins. So it's pretty good for him. Only JR car in the whole thing. Noah Gragson would have almost been the JR car. One of the JR cars. But the last lap move by Harrison Burton would have put it into his playoff hopes in Texas. So yeah. And then you got Justin Hayley, who's kind of the underdog here, in my opinion. Only colleague car. This is the first time Matt colleague Reason's ever made it to the championship for. Ross Chastain missed it, which I figured that would happen. But my predictions were almost spot on. Only Brandon Jones would have made it. And Hayley would have been spot on. But it's not always right. Almost never right. Hayley's got 3 wins all coming on the super speedways. Daytona, summer, fall, whatever you want to call it these days. I call it summer. But and then you got the 2 Talladega. He swept the 2 Talladega races. So it's almost disrespectful at this point to not put him as your pick for super speedway races and Xfinity. Just like how it's almost disrespectful to not put Elliott as your pick for road courses. So yeah, honestly. So yeah. So before I tell you who I think will win, water break. Alright. Okay, I won't do that, but I think my original pick was Brandon Jones, but he's not even in it. I think Briscoe wins it. It's just, I don't know who else to pick. Just kidding. I'm basically picking by consistency. You never know. Could be surprised Justin Hayley can win the championship, which would be super surprising to me. Yeah. So yeah. And then last but not least, you got Cup. So you got Cup. For Cup, you got half made it up on wins, half made it in point for points. Also, yeah. So first, you got Joey Logano, who's kind of honestly on the underdog here. My opinion. I don't even know. He has 3 wins, but 2 of them came before the pandemic. But overall, he hasn't had a great season, I'd say. But hey, he made the championship 4. That's the furthest he could go to the playoffs. That's close to get to win a championship. So, not too bad for Logano. He's been okay. He's been pretty good. He almost won a couple other races like Bristol until Elliott wrecked him, which is who we're getting to next. Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, the fan favorite. We haven't had the fan favorite in the championship format since I don't know. So good for fans. So yeah. Elliott, that's the father of Bill Elliott. So, no, not the father of Bill Elliott. What am I thinking? The son of Bill Elliott. Elliott has 4 wins, not including, and he also has the All-Star race, which doesn't count. So yeah, and that's what's up for him. Can you imagine? In 2014, 6 years after you won your Xfinity Series championship, that you would make it to the freaking championship for not Xfinity but Cup. Okay, that was dumb. I don't even care. Alright, I think I might actually like that way better. Yeah, looks better. Oh, yeah, it's upside down, whatever. Use my phone, but yeah. So Elliott is pretty good. So yeah, he got off a win in Martinsville, so pretty good. Like Logano got off a win in Kansas. So yeah. Alright, and next you got Brad Kozlowski. Kozlowski's been he's been kind of quietly very good. He has 4 wins this year, coming at New Hampshire, Bristol, Charlotte, the Coke 600, and of course Richmond. Wait, I think that's it. So yeah, he got on points. So in the next year, I got on points as well. So Kozlowski, very good. Even though he lost Miller Lite for most of his races, for a lot of his races, he only got for 1 race. So yeah, that's downgrade for Penske. I mean, not Penske, but Kozlowski. But hey, he's been doing very good this year. Discount Tire's still with them. So yeah. And then, last but not least, you got probably the biggest favorite in this, Denny Hamlin. And so yeah, Hamlin has been very good this year. He got 6 or 7 wins, I believe. He won Talladega and Daytona, and a couple others. He almost swept the Florida races this year. He almost won a Daytona in the summer too. And he of course won in Miami. So yeah, he's pretty good this year. No, he's been very good actually. So, and you might be asking, where the heck is Harvick? Well, here's a little story about the playoffs, the craziness I love. He didn't make the championship 4, so he ain't there. I'm sure if it was the old Winston Cup format, it would be just like the points, the boring points format. It would be Harvick probably. I don't pay attention to that stuff, but yeah, just can do a little bit. So my pick was Elliott that I made a couple months back, 2 months I think. Oh, I made those championship predictions right before Darlington, so yeah, which is the opener for playoffs. So yeah, my pick's still Elliott, so I think he'll get his first ever Cup championship. So yeah, so that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good day.